Hello, this is the video for 4th grade for Wednesday, April the 8th, covering the homework from lesson 9.4. So let's go ahead and take a look at our problems. To start with number 1, number 2, we are going to have a quarter, 3 dimes, and a penny. We can see from this one that the nickel would look a little bit different than this one. So it's probably easier to tell on your paper than it is on my recreation of it. So that's 25, 35, 45, 55, 56 cents. And as a decimal, that would be 0.56. As a fraction, that would be 56 over 100. And then the decimal and money would only be different by putting a 0 and a dollar sign in front. Money amount in a decimal, so decimal is going to be 0.79 for number 4. Sorry, I tried to make a 6. And then again, we would just put the dollar sign in front. Number 6 is going to be 0.08, or that same thing with a dollar sign in front. Number 8, I'm going to scoot this down just a little bit. So for number 8, we are working with a fraction. So that's going to be 87 over 100. We are not going to reduce. Number 10, 66 over 100. Again, we're not going to reduce. And number 12 would be 100 over 100. Number 14, we want to write the total money amount and then write it as a fraction and a decimal. So the total money amount for number 14 would be 34 cents. Then we would write the fraction, which would be 34 over 100. And then the last part they wanted you to do was the decimal, which would be 0.34. Number 16, we have 1 dime, 4 nickels, 8 pennies. Write the total amount as a fraction. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 38. So 38 over 100. Number 1 on the back, write the total amount of money shown as a fraction in terms of a dollar. So it's going to be a fraction over 100. And so that's going to be 25, 30, 40, 43. And then our last one, 81 hundredths of a dollar. What could be the coins? This is not the exhaustive list, but it's pretty close. So I'm going to zoom this out a little bit and scroll over so that you can see. So the easiest way to do it is to actually make 81 pennies, and then we can do combinations of quarters, nickels, and pennies, so you can kind of pause the video and take a look at all of these. So once I started to get down here, I didn't try to break it down to where, oh, instead of 1 quarter and 5 dimes, I'm going to do 1 quarter, 4 dimes, and add 2 nickels here for each version until I make it all the way up to 11 nickels. Same thing for this. I didn't decide to go 8 dimes and then do 7 dimes and 2 nickels, 6 dimes and 4, so on and so forth. So there are a lot of different ways that you can do them. Any one of those would have been perfectly fine. That's all they asked you for, was just one of those. So hopefully that helps you with the questions for today. If you have any questions, please feel free to post in the comments for the Google Classroom. Tomorrow we will be doing office hours for your grade. So if you want to come in from 11 to 1, I will post the link to that in Google Classroom. You can come in and ask any questions or hang out or however you want to do that. So I had 3rd and 5th grade today. We had some people show up and we played some games and so forth. And some of them got to watch me try to learn how to play ukulele. So my wife and I are doing that as well during this time. So come in and say hi. Let us know how you're doing, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.